is around Dexter. So currently the total value locked on the product is around $1.83 million, and the total volume generated in last 3.5, 4 months since launch is around $1.88 million, which is quite good to see. Um, so exactly what Tradu rebate program is. We launched this rebate program. I would call it a program, or like I would call it a feature than a program. Almost a month ago, keeping in mind that DEXs uh, usually don't incentivize the traders, but DEXs tend to incentivize more the liquidity providers. Uh, the thought process to launch this program was to give a complete experience of what an exchange can give to all the users, whether it is liquidity providers, yield farmers, or traders in general. What this program is exactly about, so let's say somebody comes on Dexter and trades on Dexter, especially on the STK Atom pool. They pay a 0.3% fee. This 0.3% fee is sort of given back to the user in addition to a 0.05% fee. So let's say you trade X amount of X amount of dollar value of assets on Dexter on the STK Atom pool, any side, whether it is from Atom to STK Atom or STK Atom to Atom, a user pay 0.3% on that X amount of dollar value. What Dexter does is that, or what this rebate program is all about, is that we give back that 0.3% in addition to a 0.05% to the traders to incentivize them. What this program did, which was actually the reason why we created also this program, is to help the volumes generated on the Dexter on Dexter. So since the past 30 days, 31 days in exact, the STK Atom pool generated around 723K dollar worth of volumes, which is quite high compared to the previous month or before the launch of the rebate program. So we have distributed around 6,800 XPRT tokens out of 34,500, which was allocated for this feature. And approximately 500 plus trades have happened on STK Atom pool, which gives you an average trade size of $1,400. And if you go on Uniswap, the average trade size is $9,100. What it shows is that in Cosmos, this was compared to Ethereum, this was a thing where, there are not much trading volumes, or the average trade size of the volume is not that high compared to Ethereum or any other ecosystem. But after a month of this program, what I have realized is that's not the case. It's just that slowly and steadily, not just, I would say, not just yield farmers or stakers are there in the ecosystem, but there are traders who are trading big numbers on all the dexes across Cosmos. What this program was built for, or the feature was built for, it did what it was intended to do, but eventually what it led to was that the pool was skewed on one side. So if you go and check the pool composition, the STK Atom side is, I would say, sort of heavier compared to Atom side, which led to, for I would say almost a week or a little more than a week, the trading was halted because the parameters that we have set in the pool was that anything above 2.5% of spread on either side, users or traders will not be able to trade on the more skewed side, to make sure that there are no manipulations or no attacks on the product. So to make sure that the pools go back to a very healthy balance or healthy composition, what we have recently done is that we have changed the rebate program in a way where users would get the rebate, or users would get their get XPRT as an incentive back only if the route is from Atom to STK Atom or XPRT to STK Atom, to make sure that the pools are balanced again. And then once the pools are balanced, then we will change the parameters of the pool so that this situation never comes up ever again. In addition to this, this is a quick fix to make sure that the pools are balanced. But in future, what we are building on, or at least it's in the research phase right now, is that we are creating a dynamic rebate program. So based on which side the pool composition is heavier, the rebate would happen inversely to that. To make sure that users are incentivized in the right way, whether it is traders or whether it is liquidity providers, so that in case if one side is skewed more, there is not a big or a much impermanent loss because the traders will bring it back because of this rebate program. So this was high level about the rebate program. Recently, we launched the mobile UI for Cosmos Station and Leap wallets. Also, we integrated with Pulsar Finance. So now users can track their entire persistence portfolio on Pulsar, which is pStake plus Dexter. And at the same time, we are actively improving the web app user experience. So we recently added a trade pair button to make sure that there is an easy access through the pools itself for users to trade.